The events in this program are inspired by a true story. Names, dates, and details have been changed. Viewer discretion is advised. On this episode of Bizarre Murders, Maya is all about her dance training.
Magnifique, Maya.
And dreams of one day dancing the principal role in Swan Lake.
Ugh.
But she'll soon learn that the world of ballet is cutthroat.
If you tell anyone, I'll kill you.
It doesn't take long.
My name is Detective Carver, and I'm here to help.
For the feathers to fly. All Maya has ever dreamed of is dancing the lead in Swan Lake. And lucky for her, she's got the talent and look to make that dream come true. She's already the top student in the professional training program at Best Foot Forward Dance Studio, the best ballet academy in New York City.
Ugh. You're like really good. Oh, what? You agree? You think you're really good?
Don't hate, appreciate.
Bar.
Maya's entire life revolves around the studio. Her friends are there, and even her boyfriend, Nicholas, a fellow dancer.
Every class, she's like, oh, Maya, je t'adore, je t'adore. Whatever. So the girls and I are going for vegan tofu bowls. Come on, loser.
Oh, actually, I got a thing.
Oh, yeah? With Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, don't let me stop you from your pas de deux.
Gwendolyn, Café Noir.
In order to afford her dance training, Maya lives at home with her mother, Brenda.
Hi, Maya, honey. It's Mom. Are you at the bus station? Do you need a ride? Do you need a pickup? Is Nicholas driving you home? Give me a call and let me know what's going on, okay? Love you. Maya, where are you? It's your mother. Call me.
Several hours and many messages later, Brenda is frantic.
Hi, I'd like to file a missing persons report for my daughter. 6 hours.
Look, I'm a dad of 2 amazing daughters, so I get that 6 hours is an eternity for a parent when their kids are missing. But if we took a missing person report every time someone was AWOL for more than a few hours, anybody whose phone dies would come home to find the police on their doorstep. So we wait 24 hours to make sure the person is really missing, or find out they've run off to shoot The Bachelor without telling anyone. Seriously, that actually happened.
The next morning, there's still no sign of Maya.
Nicholas,
Hey, Miss Sar.
have you heard from Maya?
Not since yesterday when we agreed to drive to class together today.
Well, she never came home last night, and I keep calling and calling her phone, and she's not picking up. Well, did she tell you that she was gonna come home last night?
She did talk about some big secret meeting. She said it was for a project that would be her break, but she couldn't talk about it yet.
Something's not right.
Even if Maya's working on a big project, why would she not come home? She's a driven athlete and an artist who's got her eye on starring in the New York City Ballet. That's not someone who just up and disappears. The idea that Maya would ruin her routine and worry her mom like that is just too hard to believe. See what I did there? Too?
Gwen, I need to talk to my daughter. Is she here?
She's not here. She didn't come to class today.
She skipped class?
Gwendolyn, I'm finished! Sell it to free!
Maya was talking to Teresa yesterday. Maybe that would help.
Vite, Gwendolyn, vite!
Brenda knows there's no way Maya would willingly miss a dance class.
Teresa, do you know where Maya is?
How should I know? I mean, I tried to get her to hang out with me yesterday, but she just wanted to, like, Netflix and chill with Nicholas. Which was weird, because when I left, she was just at the bus stop talking to some girl.
A girl? Who?
I don't know. She was bundled up. It was hard to tell.
It's now been almost 24 hours since Maya dropped off the earth, and now there's a mysterious woman in the mix. With my years of experience at the FBI, I can tell you that as each hour ticks by, the chances of finding someone alive drop. But at this point, we know Maya's either run away and doesn't want to be found, or she's danced her swan song and not on the stage.
As soon as 24 hours have passed, Brenda rushes down to the police station to file a missing persons report for Maya.
No one's seen her, no one's heard from her. This isn't like her, and I'm beyond worried.
What was your daughter wearing?
She had a pink sweater, blue ripped jeans, black and white jacket, and I think she had her white sneakers on.
Brenda also shares Nicholas and Teresa's information about Maya's secret meeting with the woman at the bus stop.
Did Maya display any unusual behavior leading up to her disappearance?
Actually, there was a weird phone call she got the other night.
All this information about meetings and calls might sound like detail overload, but when it comes to a missing person, you never know what the detail is that'll crack the case. That's why everything matters, no matter how small it might seem. If you want police to perform and find your loved one, remember they can't do it solo. We're an ensemble. I mean, we're a squad.
Brenda tells Detective Carver that she and Maya normally share everything with one another, which is why this call stuck out as unusual.
But which season is this?
I think it's season 5. Hello? Yeah, she's like right here. Yeah. Can I call you back?
What was that about?
Nothing. Teresa just had a dance question.
I should have made her tell me what was going on, but I didn't want to be an overbearing mom, you know?
I find a lot of parents want to be their kid's best friend and not pry into their personal lives. Believe me, I get it. But it's important that that not get in the way of checking up on their safety. If something feels wrong, ask about it. Even if that means you get some Heather Chandler attitude pointed your way. What, you think I haven't seen Heather's? I'm the one who got my daughters into it.
Do you know Gwen?
Yeah, of course. She's the receptionist at my daughter's dance school. We've known her for years.
Detective Carver has traced the call Brenda reported to Gwen's cell phone.
No. Nicholas, on the rhythm, please, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Ready, and 5, 6, 7, 8.
For years, Gwen and Maya danced together in the children's program. When they auditioned for the professional training program, though, Maya was accepted, going on to excel, while Gwen was rejected. In order to continue on with the school, Gwen took a job as a receptionist.
Magnifique, Maya! Oh, your radiance is blinding. Gwendolyn, watch Maya's form. If she does like her, perhaps you can be in the training program too, instead of sulking at your desk eating fries all day, huh? Mwah, mwah.
Wait. Petronella, the former prima ballerina and the head of the school, is Gwen's mother. Now, that's a twist even I wasn't expecting. Probably because Petronella treats her daughter like a cross between a servant and a pet. No wonder Gwen is caught up in this world of dance. Excelling at it is the only way to win her mother's approval. But it's too bad it's the only path Gwen sees, because her real talent seems to be in art. Life is hard when your desires or your mom's desires for you and your talents don't line up. I was lucky in that way. I have no talents, so I didn't have anything to worry about.
Reverence. Thank you, ladies. Yes. Gwendolyn, stop lurking about. Get back to your desk.
Yes, Mother.
Based on Brenda's information and Maya's phone records, Detective Carver decides it's time to ask Gwen some questions. But when he goes to her apartment, he finds no one home.
People think policing is like what they see on a TV show, but we actually have a lot of protocol to follow, rules. So while Detective Carver needs to find out what's going on, he can't just break the door down or search the apartment to find out. So it's time to tap, see what I did there? Into some good old-fashioned detective work and find Gwen.
Detective Carver heads to Gwen's home away from home, the dance studio.
Yes?
Are you Gwen?
I'm no receptionist, sir. I run this school. And I was a prima ballerina in this nation for over a decade.
I need to speak to Gwen.
She called in sous la météo. Sick.
While at Best Foot Forward Dance Studio, Detective Carver decides to dig into the nature of Maya and Gwen's relationship.
How often did Gwen and Maya spend time together outside of school?
Maya hated Gwen. I mean, have you seen that girl? She goes shopping at the Goodwill, and she's always shoveling fries into her mouth from that place down the street. Yeah, as far as I know, they could never be friends.
Detective Carver checks for Gwen at her favorite fast food spot, learning she eats there 3 times a week, always ordering the same meal, a double cheeseburger, fries, and a large strawberry shake.
I got to see Maya dance today. She's gonna be famous soon, and I'm gonna be right there by her side. She can't do anything without me. She once said that I am like a cake filled with rainbows and smiles.
As far as the employees at the fast food restaurant are concerned, Gwen and Maya are best friends.
That's odd. Why do Maya's friends think she doesn't care about Gwen at all, and the staff here think they're BFFs? Someone's lying, and that tells me there's more to this dynamic than meets the eye. Is it possible the women are covering up an even closer relationship, one Maya doesn't feel comfortable admitting to? Maybe Gwen and Maya ran off together, or Gwen helped Maya disappear. Either way, the key to the truth is going to be Gwen.
Detective Carver returns to Gwen's building, but once again, she doesn't answer the door. This time, he gets her keys from the superintendent.
Gwen? I need an ambulance at 210 Pinewood Crescent, apartment 17.
When you're dealing with someone as beautiful as Maya, everyone assumes butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. But what if, like her dream role, Maya's got a dark side? Maybe this black swan isn't the victim here, but the killer who's flown the coop.
Gwen is still alive, but just barely.
Hold on, Gwen.
Turns out Gwen is diabetic, and it appears as though she hasn't been taking her medication, which would explain her collapse. Detective Carver also discovers a journal filled with all of Gwen's thoughts and sketches.
Okay, this is way beyond a regular journal. It's a window into Gwen's mind. And all you can see in it is Maya, Maya, Maya. Maya's the best dancer that ever lived and more beautiful than the ballerinas in music boxes. I get looking up to someone, but Gwen's obsession could easily turn into stalking, or even worse.
In her journal, Gwen admits that the only reason she took the job at Best Foot Forward Dance Studio was to stay close to and impress her mother, Petronella.
Oui. Oui, Maya. Très bien. You are like the daughter I never had.
As Maya became the top student in the professional training program, she also became #1 in Petronella's heart.
It's no wonder Gwen set her sights on Maya. Petronella all but said that she'd love her daughter more if she looked like Maya, danced like Maya, made friends like Maya. Gwen feels like if she could just get close to Maya, she could get all the things that Maya had, including Petronella's love and respect.
Gwen did everything she could to wedge her way into the rising star's life.
Why would she even say that like that, you know? Like, it's so stupid. Anyway. Come on. I'm so excited for tonight. It's gonna be so great. Oh my God, why are you in my shadow? I swear, I could punch you in the face and you'd think it was awesome.
Sorry, I actually shouldn't. I just, yeah.
When getting close to Maya fails, Gwen makes a new plan to transform into her, stealing away her success, friends, and Petronella's love.
Gwen may be focused on getting what Maya has, but I think there's another layer going on here. Revenge. Gwen is angry at Maya for rejecting her and for being Petronella's favorite. But by taking everything Maya has for herself, Gwen has an outlet for that anger and can conquer her arch enemy.
Soon, Gwen comes up with a scheme to get Maya out of the way.
What do you want now? My mom's friend saw a tape of you dancing, and he wants to talk to you about a performance he's directing. Would you be interested in meeting him?
OMG, that's like amazeballs. I mean, I guess that would be fine.
Cool. I'll set up a meeting. But you can't tell anyone. The show's still a secret.
Okay.
The next day, Gwen and Maya bus back to Gwen's apartment for the secret meeting.
Why couldn't we just have met at school instead of this dump?
Francois didn't want the news to get out that he was working with you. Have a seat. You know, someone takes a picture and then all of a sudden everyone knows that you have the role.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, he's running late. Would you like some food? I have some lasagna left over.
No, I shouldn't. Come on.
You should celebrate.
Okay, fine, but if you tell anyone, I'll kill you. You know, my metabolism is so fast, I don't even really need to follow the diet. But could you imagine if I didn't? The girls would treat me like you. That would really suck. You know, if you cut your hair, you would totally look like a British dude. When is Francois gonna get here? Any moment now. I just gotta go to the bathroom. Oh.
I've heard that pointe shoes are murder, but I always thought that was on the feet. It's not over until the fat lady sings, right? That's opera.
Gwen's journal and its tale of Maya's murder is disturbing, but Detective Carver has no proof Gwen's words are anything more than a twisted story.
It's possible that this is just a fantasy, but I don't think so. Because here's the thing, fantasy isn't usually so detailed, but you can't arrest someone without proof. And we can't even prove that Maya's dead, let alone that Gwen killed her. That means Detective Carver's got to piece together what really happened to Maya the day of her disappearance.
When Detective Carver searches the rest of Gwen's apartment, he makes another startling discovery. A birth certificate in Maya's name, and the receipt for a storage locker.
Maybe the underlying ideas in Gwen's journal are true, but she decided to hold Maya hostage in a storage locker instead of killing her. I hope that's the case, but no matter what happened, I'm certain the key to discovering the truth about Maya's disappearance is in that locker.
Maya? My name is Detective Carver, and I'm here to help.
Gwen's obsession is even deeper than we thought. I mean, think how long she spent putting all this together. When you got someone who's that absorbed, it's only a matter of time before someone ends up behind bars, dead, or both.
Detective Carver sends Maya's body out for an autopsy and discovers that she was dosed with Rohypnol, then beaten to death with a wooden end of her own pointe shoe.
Now we've got a body, a murder weapon, and a motive, all of which paint a pretty clear picture of our resident artist, Gwen, as Maya's killer.
I just can't eat right now.
Just my girl.
As soon as Gwen regains consciousness, Detective Carver is right there to confront her with his findings.
Oh, Detective Carver, how nice to see you. Comment pouvons-nous vous aider?
I'm gonna ask you some questions, and I need you to be 100% truthful. Do you know Maya, Gwen?
Yeah, we're best friends.
We found your journal, and it tells a completely different story.
That thing, it's just silly fiction. It's silly fiction. I would never do anything to hurt Maya. I love her.
We also found your storage locker and Maya. It's time to come clean.
She deserved it. Everything just gets handed to her. She's not worth any of that. She never had to work for anything in her life. I worked for everything all the time. And you didn't love me anyway. And he hit her with a shoe.
Faced with the truth of what she's done,
So awful.
Gwen confesses. She tells Detective Carver that Maya was a mean girl.
Oh my God, why are you in my shadow? I swear, I could punch you in the face and you'd think it was awesome.
So Gwen decided to recast herself as the lead. But before she could step into her role, Gwen had to eliminate the original Maya. And make sure no one would find her body. As soon as that was taken care of, Gwen intended to move on to the next phase of her plan, transforming herself for her new role, Maya. She ordered a birth certificate for her new identity and planned to run away to the other side of the country. There, she'd have a series of plastic surgeries before pirouetting into the limelight, winning fame, success, and love as Maya 2.0.
It doesn't take an expert to realize that Gwen is very disturbed. Maya may have wanted to dance the lead in Swan Lake, but Gwen took the story and made it her reality, transforming from shy girl to black swan. But she didn't realize that you just can't decide who you want to be. Trust me, I know. Because if I could, I'd be young Clint Eastwood right now.
Gwen pleads guilty to Maya's murder and is sentenced to life in prison.
I always say that you never know what people are thinking, and this is the perfect example of that. Gwen seemed like the quiet girl who would never hurt a fly. But underneath that, you had a stalker who would go to any extreme to get what she thinks she deserves, a perfect life and her mother's adoration. And that's why, dancer or not, when it comes to other people, you gotta stay on your toes.